Hi Leslie, how you going?
Hello.
Everything's working well today?
Everything's going brilliantly.
So how many volunteers?
Well, we were expecting about 85 or so that have put their name down, but I imagine there'll be more turning up during the day. Some people can't come all day, and that's fair enough. We're also going to have a working bee every fortnight, so
Oh, that's good.
and
Yeah.
alternate Saturdays and Sundays, so that accommodates everybody. Yeah, but we've had wonderful support from Kennards, have lent us a whole lot of gear for the weekend, and all the local shopkeepers have given us donations towards lunch and everything.
Oh, that's good. Oh, the damper camp.
Yeah. Well, Hockey's joy, eh?
Yeah, it's really
It'll all be open again, and you'll be able to do what you did years ago, but with extra things happening.
Yeah. And I was talking to one of the ladies there around the back earlier, and she was saying how the children want to have a kids club.
Kids club.
Put together a kids club and get that happening.
There's 3 of them here today to get it underway. They've got their own little building. This is the kids club.
This is the kids club.
Patrick, Amy, Stephanie.
Yep.
We've got the orchard down the back, so maybe they're going to make jam, are you?
That's a good idea. We've got a lady that's good at the Hawksville show.
Yeah, good idea.
Oh, that's good.
We can have the village jam and all sorts of things.
Yeah, this is
They're really
good.
Great.
So we've got the chapel down here,
Yes.
and we hope that one day we might be able to have weddings happening down
We've
here.
always been able to have
What a
weddings.
beautiful-
And the last thing that we had in here actually was McLachlan's funeral,
Yeah,
which was very, very moving.
I think Bill McLachlan's funeral was here too, wasn't it?
We weren't here then, we moved in just after.
Yeah.
But I would imagine, yeah, definitely yes. But Mari, we had a lovely old horse and cart, and the cart was draped with eucalyptus leaves.
Yeah.
And a coffin was on there, and it came right round the back here with a piper in the front.
Oh,
and it was
okay.
absolutely
Yeah.
tingly.
That would have been. Yeah. It's very.
Yeah,
It's
well, we
moving.
lived next door to Mari for about 20-something years.
Oh,
So we
okay.
heard all the stories and the tales and saw all the plans. Like Bill's vision was to have flying foxes and things over the river to connect in a big triangle,
Yeah.
and another street was going to go down that way. But the tragedy of it all was he only lived for a year or so after it was opened. And
Kerry, I think it was up. Kerry, I was talking to up there, was telling me about the video footage that they have of the chapel actually being transported here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah, but it's also in one of the floods come off its bearers and landed sort of next door.
Oh, okay.
So that was a really big job to get it all back stumped again.
Yeah.
And some of the windows got broken. But when it floods, the water actually comes to the bottom of the church there. It hasn't come up into the street, but to the bottom of the church.
We have a grave down there.
That's a horse.
That's a horse?
Yeah, that's Duke.
Duke?
A Clydesdale that used to be in here pulling the carts and the stagecoach.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've got a stagecoach over in the Salters Barn, which is probably the oldest barn in New South Wales. But unfortunately, when it was left out in the weather by the person who leased it earlier, you can now put your foot through the floor. So we need a big restoration job on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we used to have the weddings in the chapel here, and then up into the shearing shed for the reception. Totally different sort of venue for a wedding.
It is. It's totally different.
Yeah.
It's really good.
So
Thank you very much for that. I'm going to wander down and get a little bit of footage of the chapel. A lot of good work everyone's doing here today.
Yeah, it is. It's nice to see a few people turning out to help. The more people that help, the quicker things will happen, I think.
Yeah, it's really good. And it gives something for the children to be able to see as well. Keep it going for a few more generations.
I came here when I was a kid, so I'd like to see it reopen again.
Yeah. So how often did you come out here when you were a kid?
Oh, only a few times.
Yeah.
We didn't live in the area, so it was probably a bit of a drive when we were younger. It felt like a bit of a drive. But yeah, just a few times with cousins, with the picnics and family catch-ups.
Yeah. Cup of tea time?
Can I get you after morning tea to film a bit of the Bob, please, mate.
Yeah. Well, I'm here.
Photographers.
Scones
Better
there.
get your tag on. Make sure you sign the book too.
Done.
Put your details where you're from.